The Lord of the Rings is a name that continues to hold deep emotional meaning for fans around the world. With the announcement of The Hunt for Gollum, there has been a surge of excitement and curiosity about which beloved actors from the original trilogy may return to the big screen. One of those names is Orlando Bloom, who famously brought the elven warrior Legolas to life over 2 decades ago and reprised the role years later in the Hobbit series. The question many fans are now asking is simple. Could we see Bloom wear the pointed ears one more time? While promoting his latest film Deep Cover, Bloom was asked about the possibility of returning to Middle-earth. His response was enthusiastic but came with an important condition. He expressed that if he were to play Legolas again, he would want to see the character appear as youthful and agile as he did in the early 2000s. This would almost certainly require the use of modern technology such as artificial intelligence and digital de-aging. Still, Bloom made it clear that if invited back, he would jump at the opportunity. The chance to return to New Zealand and to the magical world that helped define his career is something he would welcome with open arms. The Hunt for Gollum is shaping up to be more than just a one-off movie. Rumors suggest that it could be the beginning of a brand new trilogy. Warner Bros. Discovery appears keen to revive one of its most successful intellectual properties, and fans are eagerly waiting to see how this new chapter unfolds. However, because the timeline of the film overlaps with that of the original trilogy, any casting decisions will be met with close scrutiny. Unlike Amazon's The Rings of Power, which takes place in an earlier age and mostly features new characters, The Hunt for Gollum steps into a familiar part of the lore. This raises the stakes when it comes to the actors chosen to portray iconic roles. Recasting even one major character could lead to waves of online criticism. Social media has become a platform where fans hold nothing back, and studios are well aware of the backlash that can follow such decisions. For this reason, there is a growing belief that Warner Bros. Might attempt to bring back as many members of the original cast as possible. Orlando Bloom is just one name among several who have expressed interest. Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Viggo Mortensen, and Andy Serkis have all spoken positively about returning to the franchise. Serkis will not only reprise his role as Gollum, but will also step behind the camera as director for the first time in the series. Serkis has already hinted that production preparations are moving forward and that filming is expected to begin in early 2026. The initial release date of December 2026 has been pushed back, and the new launch is scheduled for December 2027. Interestingly, this puts The Hunt for Gollum in direct competition with another cinematic giant, Avengers: Secret Wars, which was also delayed and rescheduled for the same period. That face-off between two massive franchises could lead to one of the most talked-about box office battles in years. Returning to the subject of Legolas and Orlando Bloom, there is something powerful about the idea of these characters coming back to life after so long. The original trilogy was more than a series of fantasy films. It was a cultural event that defined a generation of moviegoers. For actors like Bloom, revisiting this world is not just another role. It is a return to a part of their lives that changed everything. With cutting-edge technology and renewed passion from both cast and crew, The Hunt for Gollum has the potential to honor the legacy of the original films while carving out its own place in the history of Middle-earth. Whether through digital de-aging or new storytelling techniques, this upcoming project could strike the perfect balance between nostalgia and innovation. For now, all eyes are on how casting will unfold and whether the magic of Peter Jackson's original vision can once again capture the hearts of millions. If Orlando Bloom does return as Legolas, it will be more than just a cameo. It will be a reminder of the timeless power of good storytelling and the enduring bond between a fictional world and the people who love it.